everybody, welcome back. Thanks for joining your virtual drinking buddy. So tonight, getting another one out of the Sam Adams Winter Variety Pack. This one is, can't see very well. Okay, yep, there we go. Samuel Adams Holiday Porter. So normally Sam Adams is really good about putting a lot of information about their beers on their website. And I remember running into this problem last year with the sampler pack that I never actually got to make videos on. But last year there were, I think, 3 beers that they didn't really delve into. And this year it looks like it's 2 of them. It's their American IPA and the beer that I'm going to be drinking here momentarily, the Holiday Porter. For whatever reason, it's just 2 sentences. Normally they tell you about all the hops and malts that they put into it, food pairings, that sort of thing. I mean, you've seen my videos, so and I'm sure many of you have gone and done the research yourself because you like finding this stuff out too. But all I have to say about the Holiday Porter is deep, rich, and roasted malt balanced with traditional English ale hops and German noble hops. The dark, ruby black look of Holiday Porter makes it perfect for those long winter nights. So, didn't get much of a head, probably because of how I pour. I really need to get out of that habit. I hate the times when you do over pour. But, got a little bit of a head. Very light tan. I think there's a little bit of bubbling going on in there still. Nice dark color. I'm kind of surprised. I could smell a maltiness to it. I honestly figured I would pick up like maybe some caramel notes or, I don't know, maybe like even some roasted coffee or some chocolate. But really what I'm smelling, and maybe it's different for everybody, but what I'm picking up is a maltiness, like maybe like a dark bread or something. It's kind of what it smells like to me. It smells good, actually. I was actually kind of worried that it was going to be like, I think last year in the winter pack they had a chocolate Bock. And it was just a little too sweet for me. What I remember it tasting, the chocolate Bock, not this. But the chocolate Bock reminded me of how Tootsie Rolls taste, which I've never been a fan of Tootsie Rolls. I always thought they were junk and actually didn't even realize they were supposed to be chocolate until I was probably like 9 years old or something, because to me it didn't taste like a Hershey bar, so yeah, it just tasted like junk. Anywho, hopefully this beer doesn't taste like junk, so cheers. Oh, that's very good. Yeah, I guess I was anticipating a sweet beer for some reason, but it's very much a porter. There's some sort of seasoning in there, maybe. No, now I don't taste it. I better have another drink. This thing's going to be gone before I get all the flavors pinned down. It's got a little bit of hoppiness to it, but not so much to where it's bitter. You just notice a little bit of bitterness, but not to the point of that resiny taste, that piney taste. Oh, excuse me. Oh, how terribly crude. Apparently there's enough carbonation in there to make me belch already, so that's awesome. But yeah, there's like a roasted quality to it too. Overall, it's just a good beer though. I suppose it's probably full-bodied. It's not like a Guinness where it's almost like drinking motor oil. but it's, like, mouthfeel wise, it's definitely heavier than your standard lager. Really just kind of what a porter is supposed to taste like. Let me see. Nope, it's the exact same thing I've read off. Roasted malts, that's what I'm tasting. And then noble hops, ale hops. Yeah, I don't know. It's just a real well balanced beer. In food pairing wise, I don't know. I would think either red meat or honestly, I think this might go well with seafood dishes. I could see this going really well with like oysters on a half shell. I know I've had stouts with oysters on a half shell before. I think this would probably do just as well. It has that roasted kind of, I don't want to say burnt, maybe a smoky would be a better description. Yeah, smoky. A little bit of bitter, I think would just pair really well with some seafood. Probably, now that I'm thinking about it, this would probably go better with seafood than red meat, but if you went to a steakhouse and ordered a steak in one of these, I don't think you could really go wrong with that either. Not really sure there's much else to say about it other than I'm about to finish this off. And the nice thing about the variety pack is it comes with 4 of each beer because it was a case. I think they have the same variety pack in a 12 pack and you only get 2 of each, but I got this from Sam's Club, so you get the full case, which is nice. Oh, son of a gun. Guess that's what happens. I put a pretty good dent in that. I try to drink just enough so that I can get an idea of what it tastes like without drinking the whole thing. So, but sometimes it's just really good beer. And it's really hard to just sip it. Man, that's just good. Yeah, I'm actually glad that it didn't taste like I expected. I just kind of assumed that they maybe reworked the what they had last year as a chocolate bock. I just kind of figured since it was a holiday porter, they would just make it a chocolate porter instead of a chocolate bock. But no, they just made a really solid bock. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you made it to the end. If you didn't, I totally understand. But if you did and you liked what you saw, please hit the like and subscribe button below. And this is the Malted Gentleman reminding you, you only have one liver, so use it wisely.